Official Warcraft preview of Remix. Okay, let's watch this. I think it's like a 3 minute, yeah, 3 or 4 minute upload. I didn't watch this yesterday. I think we were like mid Fallout or something when this came out. This will be fun. Let's take a look.
Embark on an entirely new yet nostalgic and epic journey through the legendary Mists of Pandaria expansion in this limited time event, where new loot and gear mechanics, economies, and adventures await. Open to both World of Warcraft and classic players, re-experience Pandaria at an accelerated pace from level 10 all the way to 70, while earning new class-altering upgrades to give you godlike strength. At the conclusion of the event, your character will leave Remix and be enabled to join the rest of the server population geared and ready to go for the forthcoming expansion, The War Within. This is World of Warcraft Remix, Mists of Pandaria.
So it's like, it's a really like exciting way to level an alt without like buying it to get ready for the new expansion. The idea behind that's really rad.
This before Catalan.
Yeah, the timing is pretty tight. The timing is pretty tight with Kata launch. Kata comes out like a few days after this. So it's like, yeah, that I agree. And in Blizzard's defense, I think there's just a lot to fit in on such a tight timeline. It's like, okay, well, Kata's coming out here. We have War Within coming out here. We want to get MoP to get people excited for War Within. Like, you know what I mean? I think the timeline's very tight in their defense. But I agree. It's tough. Like, as a consumer, as a player, as a content creator, like, it would be fun to be able to play both, but you kind of have to choose a little bit, right?
Players do not need Dragonflight to play, but just need an active WoW subscription. For those just wanting to try it out, they can play up to level 20 for free. Upon logging into World of Warcraft, players will be greeted with a new button to create an event time runner. This character starts at level 10.
I want to go back. What is it? That same? Is it the same spot that Plunder was
Those
at?
just wanting to try it out, they can play up to level 20 for free. Upon logging into World of Warcraft,
we don't really see. I assume it's like that upper left-hand corner where Plunderstorm was at. Well, it'll say MoP Remix, right? That's my assumption.
Players will be greeted with a new button to create an event time runner. This character starts at level 10, and after an introductory quest in the Timeless Isles, sends you off to the Jade Forest to start your journey. Players will be earning experience at an accelerated rate as they adventure. They'll constantly be unlocking new scaling dungeons, scenarios, and raids to conquer. Normally, players ventured into the Mohushan Vault's raid at max level, but instead now it unlocks at level 25 and the content scales so you and your friends can experience it no matter where you are in your campaign. As you level up, more raids, dungeons, and scenarios will become available to play at your own pace. As players defeat enemies and complete quests, they'll earn new gems that contain powerful new spells and abilities. From damage dealing, to healing, to utility, and more, every item slot from head to feet will have a unique identity which will ramp up complexity as players progress.
So that's like the plus part of it. The Retail Plus, or like Classic Plus, had runes, right? Or SOD has runes that you put on your gear. This is MoP Remix's form of those runes. You're going to be able to gem certain pieces of gear with these gems, like similar attributes I think that runes would give you, like upgrades to make your character more powerful. And that's what's going to make it different than just playing retail, right? That's why it's different than just time walking. I think one of the common questions is, well, is this just time walking? And it's like, well, not really, right? Because you have your retail talents, you have your retail buttons, but you get the gems. So it's like retail plus, kinda, a little bit.
Players can socket a spell gem into their items, which will unleash some devastating powers, while giving the opportunity to introduce new ways to play your class. Take the head slot meta gems for example. The Life Storm ability summons a storm, calling down 5 bolts of lightning every second, dealing nature damage to enemies within 30 yards. It also grows flowers around the caster which bloom, restoring health and granting haste to allies. Or the Tinker Gems, which give passive-like effects to go on shoulders, wrists, hands, and belts. The Sunstrider's Flourish Tinker Gem causes your critical strikes to erupt in a fiery explosion, inflicting damage to all enemies within 15 yards of your target. There are over 60 different gems to discover and choose from, leveraging players
to discover. Season of Discovery.
To play however they please. While souped up gems and spells are pretty cool, let's talk about power. Insanely high power. The Cloak of the Infinite Potential is a dynamic cloak that continually scales in its strength. As you slay mobs and experience the wonders of Pandaria, your cloak will gain a consistent stream of permanent bonus stats. The more you complete heroic deeds throughout your escapades, the stronger you become. The Cloak of the Infinite Potential changes its appearance over time as players become stronger and stronger, and will eventually take on the appearance of the legendary cloaks of the original Mists of Pandaria.
So, dude, these, like, that's what I was gonna say, is these are probably inspired by the legendary cloaks. These cloaks look so cool. I never got one, but they are just, dude, so rad. Like, the effects on these, super
In
cool.
addition, power you earn on your cloak's strongest character is also shared with alternative characters created for the event, making leveling even faster. Great loot can come from anywhere, and there's no bad loot thanks to the bronze economy. Any drop players get can be converted into a new currency named bronze. Welcome to the new Bronze Age, where your bronze can purchase upgrades and cosmetics that span across your entire World of Warcraft account. In each zone, head to the bazaar to purchase class transmogs, mounts from Mists of Pandaria, toys, pets, and even unreleased color variants of older mounts that have never been seen before. Players will be able to purchase items that were previously unobtainable, difficult, or required a dash of luck from the RNG gods by simply spending this new currency. When the event draws to a close,
and you guys know how I feel about that. We won't get into it, but to me, that's a bit of a slap in the face. It's a bit of a slap in the face, but you know how I feel about that.
And Pandaria has become free from the influences of the Shah once again, your character will join the rest of the server population in standard World of Warcraft realms. At any time throughout your stay in Pandaria, all transmogs
Bro, maybe I'll make a Shadow Priest. Look, Shadow Priest looks sick. Yeah, maybe I'll go Shadow Priest.
Titles unlocked and mounts obtained are instantly available for your other World of Warcraft characters as well. All you need is an active WoW subscription to dive into this truly legendary and memorable journey. Or if you just want to dip your toes in and see how you feel, play for free up to level 20. Get ready to spring through time on May 16th, and we'll see you in Pandaria.
All right, well, there it is. So hopefully that clears up any confusion about WoW Remix. That's what's going on. There we are. I'll probably be checking it out on Thursday. My only thing is on Monday, Kata comes out. Obviously, Kata's going to get the priority over MoP Remix, right? But I think I'll probably check it out Thursday. We'll see what's good Friday. Have a good time. See what we can level up and get in that amount of time. And then Monday will be, we're going